Why is gas $5 a gallon? And like, why do I have to pay rent? And why is rent so high? And why do I have to drive my car and get the gas that I have to get to go to the job that I have to pay for rent? Why do I have to do all of that stuff? And why are you making it so expensive to do it? I don't even want to get out and pump my gas. It feels like getting out and just knowing someone's gonna stab you. Why would you get out? This is beginning. This is the beginning of life. What am I supposed to do forever? I have to get a fucking horse.
Paying extra for gas, eating up my seafood money. Y'all need to apologize to them people and get this straightened out.
Yeah, because I thought I was supposed to treat you. Look how this gas coming up. Look at this shit. Look how this fucking gas is coming out. Look, y'all. Oh, hell no. I just got pissed the f out. Are you serious?
So lately, people are starting to notice that their gas is actually running out so quickly. We are getting gas more often. It's just different from the way it was before. Like, you give it some miles, you know, before you start running out of gas and need to fill up again. And it's expensive. Like, let's talk about the fact that the price has actually gone up. We're dealing with the price, the inflated price. But then now, so people are actually curious and wondering what's going on. Like, is the gas mixed up with something? And is that the reason why? Like, people are just saying that there's a problem. So we're going to be checking out this video and actually hear people's rant and their thoughts on the prices, of course, and then how it feels different. I'm actually saying that they can't even smell, like, they don't smell the gas again at the gas station, and they don't get why that's happening. But before we get right into this video and check it out, please make sure you click the like button. It helps the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Let's get right into this video.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's time to fucking learn you something. There's a lot of people who have been complaining about the fact that gasoline is not lasting them as long and it doesn't smell the way that it used to. That's because of ethanol. Stay with me here. Previously, before Wig decided to bomb Iran, normal gas, regular unleaded 83, 87, whatever the fuck the number was at your pump, the regular unleaded gas that you were getting from the gas station was about 90% gasoline and 10% ethanol. Gas has always been cut with ethanol. Why has gas always been cut with ethanol? It is because pure gasoline will fuck up your engine. Ethanol is needed to lubricate the engine and make sure this bitch don't go kaboom, okay? Since Wig decided to bomb Iran and Iran decided to close the Strait of Hormuz and we are not getting oil from over there, and the petrodollar is starting to diminish, the barrels of oil that we are getting in cost more money, companies are now cutting gasoline with even more ethanol. Why are they doing that? Because you can make gasoline at a cheaper price but upcharge it to other people, and a lot of people are none the fucking wiser because a lot of people don't know that gasoline already contains ethanol in it. Now, cutting gasoline with ethanol does nothing to the engine, but what it does do is fuck up your car's fuel economy. What is fuel economy, you may ask? Fuel economy is how far the vehicle can go with the amount of gasoline that is in the car. Previously, gas used to be 90% gasoline, 10% ethanol. Gas is no longer 90% gasoline and 10% ethanol. We now have less gasoline and more ethanol, which means you're not going as far because there's less gas in the mixture. The takeaway from all of this is, no, your gas don't last the way it used to. No, it don't smell like it used to. It's high as fuck for absolutely no fucking reason, and it's all Wig's fault.
You know how I know everybody's struggling? Stop. Look at that pump all the way down there. $10.70. Look at that pump. $5. Look at this pump. $15. Look at this pump. $10. God damn. I put 15.
Are they watering down the gas at the fuel pumps? Let's find out.
For those of you who don't know what this is an ethanol testing bottle.
Now, essentially what watering down means is that they're adding more additives to the fuel, such as ethanol, which can cause cars to misfire and possibly blow an engine. And ever since this whole Iran thing has happened, everyone's claiming that they're watering down the fuel's bad, yada, yada, yada. So let's put it to the test.
So it doesn't matter if it's 87, 89, or 93. They should all read about 10% ethanol.
If it's any more than that, it's not good.
All right, step one, add some water. Holy, 4 for 93. All right, we're gonna go ahead and select our fuel. Now we're gonna shake it up for about 30, 40 seconds. After about 5 minutes, the water should just pool down to the bottom and we can get an accurate reading on this.
Now, honestly, I don't think BP is going to have any issues. They've always had solid fuel for me, at least. But their sketchy gas stations, I'm not too sure.
All right, been about 5 minutes. Let's check this thing out. And we're sitting at about E10.
Okay, BP, you guys passed.
Yeah, now we can safely fill up the car.
If you want to see me test out other gas station fuels, comment down below which one I should do next.
So you guys were right, they are thinning out the gas, and we know that because the EPA just approved the sale of higher content ethanol gas in the US, which is usually reserved for the colder months because ethanol evaporates so quickly in the hot months. So we're essentially still going to be paying more, it just won't look like it. You'll just use your gas a lot quicker. Are you guys mad yet? Are you ready enough for a general strike? Because this is getting ridiculous.
Let's do an experiment. We out here in Livonia. This thing is pumping without pumping nothing. It ain't nothing coming out, and this thing is digitally still going up.
And the crisis begins. So some gas stations in Florida have announced that they have run out of gas. In case y'all don't know, the United States does have a lot of oil, but we produce light oil, and our oil refineries process heavy oil. So we can't even process the oil we're getting out of the ground that we have. We have to send that over to other countries to process because our plants only process the heavy oil, like from Venezuela. So now a lot of people don't realize that the gas that we put in our car is a combination of different oils that create the gas we use. And some of those gases come from the Middle East. So we are now starting to see the crisis that's already hit Australia. Australia's already had shortages. So now it's starting to happen in the United States and Florida. And it's going to spread because Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth have yet to actually put in mitigation measures. They never had any mitigation measures ready to go before they decided to strike Iran, knowing that they could very easily close the Strait of Hormuz. But here we are. So let's hope that this doesn't hit every other city at a large rate, but it probably will because we all depend on gas to get to work because oil and gas companies destroyed all public transit to the point where we really can't rely on it on mass, like on heavy levels to get us to work. So we're just going to see where this goes. So I'm hoping y'all are, surviving and able to put gas in your car, and y'all have a good night.
I just overheard a woman at the gas station saying she wanted to burn someone's house down, but had to wait until the gas prices dropped so she could afford to cover the whole house in gasoline. So say what you want about the gas prices, but they're saving people's lives right now. I don't know.
I love how we're all ignoring that America is playing in our faces right now because whatever's in the gasoline is not gasoline. I've never seen my shit burn that fast in my life. That shit's burning like it's water in the tank. Paying $6,000 a gallon for water. Water.
Y'all, they're cutting the gasoline with more ethanol than they usually do. And that's why people are having issues with their gas running out so quickly. Like, what type of dumbass idea? My thing is, who all signed off on that? Who thought that that was going to be a good idea? And now people are literally like running out of gas at an extreme rate. Mind you, I don't even think they're cutting the gasoline with that much more ethanol. But the way that people's gas tanks are running out so quickly, it's just like, I feel like maybe they said we're cutting the gasoline with just a little tiny bit more ethanol, but they're actually cutting it with a bunch more ethanol, and that's what's really going down, in order to basically make it cheaper to get the gas and do everything with the gas. Like, I don't know. Because I understand the gasoline does have to be cut with ethanol, but like, I feel like they're putting a lot more than what they're saying they're putting in there. Even though they said they're putting more ethanol in the gasoline, I feel like they're putting way more than they're actually telling people. And that's why people are having issues with, their gas mileage. And I just really do feel like, in my opinion, that is intentional. Like, it just feels like they're really trying to set things up so people can't leave. It really feels like they're trying to trap the people within this country in this country. Like, that just seems like a goal of theirs. And this is just for entertainment purposes only, But that is how I feel. It's really an interesting time, but the fact that they're like cutting the gasoline with more ethanol and people's gas mileage isn't the same, like, and gas is running out so quickly, it's like, yeah, that's being done on purpose. And it's also interesting because as soon as anything happens, I'm realizing like the prices immediately start to inflate before the actual issue can like set in. Like, if an issue happens on Monday, then on Tuesday, the prices will inflate for whatever the issue is. When it's like, actually, the problem wouldn't have like started that quickly. Y'all just wanted to raise the prices. And I feel that way about what happened with the tariffs. I feel that way about inflation in general, but I do feel that way about gasoline right now as well. It's like, as soon as anything happens, it's like, let's raise the prices extremely. The next day, when I feel like there was no actual change or shift within that 24 hours. Like, come on. Like, let's be for real.
Hey, y'all wondering what the fuck is wrong with the gas? I was pumping me some motherfucking gas and my car ain't never did this. I had my shit for a long time. It started shaking and cut the fuck off. Hello? Bitch. So the next day I took my car to the shop and we have a bigger problem. The man said whatever they are cutting the gas with is eating away at our engines. I'm gonna say that one more motherfucking time. The man said whatever they are cutting the gas with is eating away at our engines. That's why when you get gas now, the next day you need more gas and I don't drive 3 minutes to work. Ain't no way. I just filled up almost to the F. And now my light on again, bitch. Oh, I'm finna sue y'all hoes. They say y'all can sue for anything. I'm suing DTJ and his millions because y'all ain't finna fuck with my car, bitch. We cannot afford to go buy new cars just because you was starting a motherfucking war and making gas price go up $1,000 a gallon and then they cutting out gas with water, whatever the fuck they couldn't get. Bitch, we do not got all this motherfucking money like y'all hoes do. Why you over there manipulating the motherfucking market to get money? Bitch, y'all best to get y'all shit together, ho. Everybody start riding bikes. Fuck these folks. For real.
Now, wait a minute. Pardon me if this is my own ignorance. Gas is sky high. A pack of bologna, damn near $7-8. Wonder Bread, going for but $9.99. People, husbands out here cross-dressing. People losing their mind. We at war. Somebody please explain to me, how the fuck we got time to be sending people out of space? The priorities of this country leave me so confused. Where are the damn gas and diesel and the energy that it takes to send the people out of space and the resources? How do people get paid to do all that? The TSA, we can't even get planes in the air acting right. And y'all somehow managed to send people successfully to outer space. What? I mean, y'all out here talking about sending people to the damn moon. Bitch, we can't even get across country safely now. And y'all sending people. Boy, I tell you.
The truth is, like, when people start on gas, I actually feel like, I don't know if it's just that people are paying closer attention more to it. Like, I just spent 50, and maybe before you were used to like just spending like 25, 20, but now maybe you just pay like 50 or 40, like you're paying more than you were paying before. So now you're paying more attention. Like you're like, what's going on? Like, where is my money going? Like, so maybe that could be the reason. Maybe it's the feeling, like now we're paying more attention to it because it's actually hurting. Now the whole thing, whether it's perception or reality, I mean, at the end of the day, the feeling that everybody's having is absolutely valid and it matters. Like, we're noticing that a lot of stuff costs more and then we're getting less in return. It happens with everything, and it's a situation where it's like, oh yeah, I know most people are talking about gas right now, but it's literally every single thing. We're paying for more and getting really, really less quality of everything, less, and we're paying more, and then we're not getting more money. Like, money ain't coming in like that. I just thought I should share this video with you. You've made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. Make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I appreciate and I would love to see what you think about this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.